History is stained by the indelible deeds of notorious criminals. Their actions leave a permanent mark on the fabric of society. These figures are often known for specific chilling traits. Some are defined by their sheer brutality, others are remembered for their cunning and deception. Still more stand out for their audacious defiance of law and order. These figures range widely across the spectrum of human villainy. They include ruthless rulers who commanded empires of death. They also encompass cunning con artists who built fortunes on lies. These individuals have captivated and horrified generations in equal measure. Their stories serve as potent, cautionary tales for humanity. They stand as enduring symbols of the darkest potential within us. Throughout history, certain rulers wielded power with unimaginable cruelty. Their reigns were marked by widespread suffering and destruction. They used their authority to commit acts that define criminality on a grand scale. One such figure is Genghis Khan, the fearsome Mongol leader. Active in the 13th century, his military campaigns were relentless. These campaigns resulted in the deaths of millions across vast territories. His armies brought about the destruction of vast empires and ancient cities. Ruthlessness was not just a tactic, it was a hallmark of his approach. While strategically brilliant in conquest, his actions undeniably define a criminal regime built on terror. Another chilling example is Vlad the Impaler. This 15th century ruler of Wallachia earned his terrifying moniker through a gruesome practice. He was known for impaling his enemies on stakes. This method of execution was both agonizing and public. It cemented his reputation across Europe. Vlad became known as a cruel and sadistic tyrant, his name synonymous with horror. The modern era introduced new forms of criminal notoriety. Organized crime syndicates and elusive serial killers left their own dark legacies. They operated outside the traditional structures of power, but inflicted immense harm. Al Capone stands as a towering figure in organized crime history. This American gangster rose to prominence during the Prohibition era. He built a vast criminal empire. His empire was founded on bootlegging, gambling, and brutal violence. Capone's reign of terror gripped Chicago. It was marked by bloody gang wars and deep-seated corruption. He became a potent symbol of lawlessness in America. Capone represented the dark, violent underside of the American dream. His downfall was ultimately due to tax evasion, not his more violent crimes. Perhaps the most chilling enigma is Jack the Ripper. This unidentified serial killer terrorized London in 1888. His identity remains one of history's great mysteries. He was known for the brutal murders of prostitutes in the Whitechapel district. The mystery surrounding his true identity has fueled countless theories and investigations. This enduring anonymity has solidified his place in the pantheon of notorious criminals. Not all notorious criminals rely on brute force or terror. Some achieve infamy through manipulation and deceit. They exploit trust and greed to achieve their illicit goals. Charles Ponzi is the architect of the infamous scheme that bears his name. In the early 20th century, he swindled investors out of millions of dollars. His operation was based on a simple, fraudulent premise. He paid early investors high returns using money from new investors. This unsustainable practice inevitably collapsed. The Ponzi scheme became a global cautionary tale. It serves as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked greed. It also highlights the risks of investing in opaque and unsustainable financial practices. Ponzi's name is now synonymous with investment fraud. These figures, vastly different in their methods and motivations, share a common thread. They all defied societal norms and inflicted immense suffering on others. They left behind a legacy of fear, destruction, and dark fascination. Their stories continue to be studied by historians and criminologists. Their actions are debated in academic circles and popular culture. Their lives and crimes are constantly adapted into books, films, and documentaries. Those narratives serve as a grim reminder of the dark potential that exists within humanity. They underscore the enduring power and impact of criminal acts throughout history. They stand as a stark reminder of the vital importance of justice. Their stories emphasize the necessity of ethical behavior in all aspects of life. Most importantly, they serve as a constant call for vigilance. This vigilance is required to understand and combat the forces of evil that can emerge in any era. If you want to see more history facts, please like, share, and subscribe.